What's going on, guys? So today I'm doing a review of the Duffalo Bar by Kabuki Strength. I don't know how well you can see it with the focus. But listen, I'm going to try to do the best I can to review it. I don't have a script I'm going off of. This is just right off the cuff. And I'm not going to be doing any editing, so bear with me. Alright, a long story short, it's a great bar. But is it worth the extra money that you pay over another type of Buffalo bar? Alright, so let me get into that and share my experience with you guys. I don't have a bunch of money to just splurge on equipment. But I picked up a really good tip from Brandon Campbell where he said, buy nice or buy twice. And that's always turned out to be true. So in this instance, the reason I wanted a Buffalo bar to begin with, or a Duffalo bar, a Buffalo bar of any sort, is because I get really bad elbow tendonitis. If you guys follow my channel, you know I'm always getting a problem with that, especially when I'm starting to go heavy, getting close to a powerlifting competition, and then it starts affecting my bench press. Because I have poor mobility in my shoulders, my elbows have to really get torqued back and get twisted in a way they shouldn't go. You know, instead of your elbows designed to go this way, they start having to go back like that to make up for my lack of shoulder mobility. So that's one of the big benefits of a Buffalo bar. It bends so you don't have to go as far back. Your hands could go a little lower, and it helps you with that lack of range of motion. So I started looking into Buffalo bars, and first thing I did was look at the Kabuki Strength bar, the Duffalo bar, but over $600. So like I said, I don't got a bunch of money to just splurge on bars. I started looking around, and I found another one from a company that I really do like. I know it's good. They make the plates that I have, and these, from what I heard of the same place, they're made in the same factory as Rogue Fitness, the strongarm calibrated plates, and they're great. I have them. I love them. Saved a lot of money buying those. So they also make a Buffalo bar. So I figured, what's the difference, right? It's a bent bar. It's gonna allow me to grab it lower. So I purchased it. It was about less than half the price of the Kabuki Strength one. Okay. The bar's gone. I sold it. I got rid of it. I used it. You could go back and look at my training footage from about a year ago. Last summer when I was getting ready for powerlifting meet, again, my elbows started really bothering me from all the low bar squatting and all the heavy bench pressing. Man, but I hated that bar. It did allow me to squat without any elbow pain, but because the bar had a bend in it, what would happen is when I would grab it tight, it would shift it forward. The bar would shift forward, and then the weight was in the position where like a front squat would be. So now when I'm squatting, if it was just doing a front squat, I would be forced to stay upright, or else the weight would drop off of my shoulders. But because the weight's behind me and it's just shifted in front of me, but the bar rests on my back, I can still low bar squat. So now it's pulling me forward. The weight is pulling me forward, and it just really was taxing my back, especially my lower back, my upper back and my lower back. Now, I mean, if you want to work more muscle, that's great, but I'm trying to work my legs when I squat, and it was just really taxing my back. And I don't know, it was just hard to balance. It had me very wobbly. It was almost like a safety squat bar, if you guys are familiar with that. Just not as, the weight wasn't as shifted as far forward as it would be with a safety squat bar. So I hated it. So anyways, I ended up selling it. I just didn't like it. Then I ended up getting this bar, as actually someone gave it to me. And the difference was night and day. This one, not only is it better than the other bar, I think it's better than a straight bar. Not only does it not pull me forward, it feels like it's pulling me down more. Now, of course, any bar you put on your back with weight is going to pull you down because of gravity, right? But with this bar, I don't know. The bend is different. So the bend is more aggressive. It's faster. The other one was more spread out, and the bar was thinner. This is a thicker bar, and it's more aggressive on the bend. And for some reason, the way it sits, it just feels like the center of gravity is much lower. The weight comes straight down. It's not pushed out in front of you. No matter how tight I get, the weight doesn't go out in front of me. It goes straight down, and it just feels like it's pulling me down. I just go right into the form. It just feels like it just helps. To me, it's just an all-around better bar. And like I said, I got this bar for free. Someone donated it to me. I'm not connected with Kabuki Strength in any way. I'm not making anything off of making this review. I'm just sharing this information with you guys. But the other people that I have, even my wife, she loves this bar. My clients love this bar. My friends come over. It's like 99% of the people who squat with this bar prefer over a regular squat bar. So, is it worth the extra money? Yeah, most definitely. I would say so. If you're going to buy any type of accessory bar and you have any type of elbow pain, I definitely recommend this bar 100%. It is very expensive, and this is a nickel-plated one, so I think it's about $700. But like I said, I definitely think it's worth it. All right, I hope this review's been helpful. Like I said, it was off the cuff, so bear with me. If you're interested in checking out my training footage, check out the channel. All right, guys.